Okay guys, I'm back here in the garage working on this fender for the 64 Impala. Today is Tuesday and it's right about probably a quarter till 8 in the afternoon. Anyway, I was just gonna show y'all here that I did put some glazing on the top of the fender to cover those 36 grit scratches or gouges that I had in there, and I was in the process of sanding it off, and man, I'm glad I don't do this for a living. It's a pain in the butt sanding that stuff off. You think that when you're putting it on that you're not putting on that much. You just think, I mean, you're putting on a thin layer, but when you go to take it off, that's a different story. I'm sure all you guys know that. But anyway, I'm almost down to where I want it. And I did take out all that mess I made on that body filler last time, where that hardener was bad and it left a bunch of blue spots on the car where the hardener did not dissolve with the body filler, and the hardener was kind of gritty and wasn't any good anymore. But anyway, I got that down, and I think it's gonna look pretty good there. I still need that lower spot right there, and then I'm going to put some glaze over that spot there at the very bottom. Anyway, that's where I'm at. But the reason I wanted to also make this video is I got me a new toy from Auto Body Tool Mart. The wife doesn't know it yet, but I need to quit doing that because one of these days I'm going to get in trouble. But anyways, here's what I ordered. Let me get the camera. Sorry about all the shaking. I got this today from, like I said, Auto Body Tool Mart. It's a new paint gun. Actually, I'm just going to use this for primer only. It's a primer gun. It's Devilbiss, I guess that's how you say it. Devilbiss paint gun. It's got the big cup with it. So I have just been using a cheap Harbor Freight gun and another gun that I had bought from Northern Tool. But I got to reading the primer I'm going to use for a 2K high price, 2K high build primer. Get it out sooner or later. Was calling for at least a 1.8 to a 2.5 tip, depending on how you mix it, how heavy you mix it, I guess. But anyway, this one comes with two tips. I think it's a 1.8 and a 2.0 tip. It's a Devilbiss finish line FLG4. I don't know if any of y'all guys have one of these, if you've used it, if it's pretty good or not. I'm going to find out pretty quick, maybe this weekend, to see how it works on when I get to spray that fender with the high build. I am going to have to go over it with some epoxy on some bare metal spots, but that's what I got on the mail today. And I want to try it out for as soon as I can. Anyway, that's why I was making the video, to see if anybody has used one of these, to see how good it works. Like I said, it's just going to be my primer gun. When you get this out, you can't ever put it back the way it came. So hopefully I'll get to try it out this weekend. Also, I wanted to ask y'all, anybody out there that's got a lot of experience in painting, let's see, I think Shut Your Face Garage, he's got a shop that he does that regularly as far as body work and working on cars. Maybe he's got a lot of experience in painting. But I know it's a little early to even think about paint on this car, but I'm always thinking ahead, and my mind don't ever stop. That's why I can't sleep at night, because I'm always thinking of something. Anyway, what I was going to ask you guys was, as far as paint, I want to go with the base coat, clear coat, I guess is what they call it. I was wondering if any of you guys had a recommendation as far as paint manufacturers. Like, I was looking at one that's called, well, we have a store here that sells a brand called Wanda. I wonder if any of you guys have had experience with a brand called Wanda. They sell that here locally, and of course we've got one store that sells PPG. You know, of course, I guess that's the high-end paint. We got another store here that sells, I think, Martin Sr., Sherwin-Williams. I don't know if that's both the same thing. But the Wanda paint is pretty reasonable compared to some of the prices for like the PPG for the gallons, quarts, pints, whatever, you know. And I've never, well, I have used the Wanda paint on a guitar body that I painted. I think I made a video of that guitar, but it was just a black base and a yellow base that I used it on wood. But I've never used anything, you know, on painted metal or nothing like that, auto body parts or anything like that. Another paint that I've heard of is Pro Spray. I don't think I can get that here locally, but I was reading through some of the forums on the internet, and I think it's hotrod.com forum or something like that, and Auto Body 101, I think was the name of that forum. A lot of people were happy with Pro Spray. Like I said, I don't think we don't have that locally here, but I was wondering if anybody's used that, or what type of paints you guys out there use and have experience with. So if you could give me a comment there, and give me all y'all guys' comments on what type of paints y'all have used and the experience you've had with them and the quality of them. Like I said, it's a little too early for me to be even thinking about paint. But I did want to buy like a pint of the color that I want for this car. I wanted to buy a pint of it and just paint the back of the fender or something and see how it turns out and see how it's going to look, and you know, just kind of experiment with it, or maybe even paint a smaller part, and you know, just trying to get my mind to how the color is going to look. But if any of you guys could leave a comment on that, sure appreciate it. Just let me know on your experiences on that. And thanks for to Shut Your Face. Hope I'm saying that right. Shut Your Face Garage. That's pretty cool. Thanks for your comments and watching my videos and helping me out on things, and you know, suggesting things that I've done wrong, and you know, giving me suggestions on how to fix them and go about it, because you know, that really helps out. And so again, if y'all got any comments on the type of paints, just let me know. Leave a comment down there. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'm going to keep working on this fender. I'm about to call it a night. The main thing I want to do is get it in the you know, finish sanding it, and then go over it again with epoxy, and then do 2 coats of high build, and then call it good for now. But again, thanks for watching, guys, and see where I can go from there. But anyway, thanks again, guys, and I'll turn it off, and that's the end of